Hey, Fanny Charles out of Long Island, New York, and this is part 2 of the video series. I'm doing a book review of The Art of Nonconformity, Set Your Own Rules, Live the Life You Want, and Change the World by Chris Gilbo. You can find this book on Amazon.com. Okay, so I'm going to go over some key points from chapter 2 that I believe you will get value out of. Okay, so in chapter 2, the title of this chapter is Setting the Terms of Your Unconventional Life. And this chapter opens up with a quote from George Bernard Shaw. The people who get on in this world are the people who get up and look for the circumstances they want. And if they can't find them, make them. One of the key points in this chapter is discovering what you really want. A lot of us have lived a life of just surviving, that we've turned down that little tiny voice in the back of our minds. Well, it used to be a large voice when we were younger, but then as we got caught up into the matrix of living and surviving, that loud voice has turned down to a very faint whisper. So we're here grinding out a living, we're grinding out survival, and we kind of forgotten what we really wanted out of life. So, our goals is to discover what we really want out of life. So, what do we really want to get out of this life? It's a question. How do you want to live? Do you want to create a positive impact in the world? Do you want to spend more time with your family? Is there something that you're longing to do that you feel you have to express and get out that truly represents you? The only way you're going to find that out is to sit down, to think, write it out. What is it that you really want to get out of life? All right. So then he goes on to tell you that you have to create your ideal world. The purpose of creating your ideal world is to help later on, which is another point, to structure your goals. So what do you want out of your ideal world? You're the one creating it. Okay. So what do you want? Do you want less hours, more pay? A lot of people want less hours, more pay. But in actuality, do you want a job? Well, not even a job. Do you want income that you enjoy making? The processes that you go through in order to make an income, do you enjoy it? Is it fulfilling? Is it nurturing? Is it feeding your soul? Yes, the standard jobs that we're in, it feeds, it puts a roof over our head, food in our bellies. But is it fulfilling on a spiritual or an emotional level? Well, when you're creating your ideal world, this is something that you would put in it. He goes on to say, as I was saying before, that you have to have radical goal setting. All right, when you created your ideal world, it helps structure the goals that will take you to your ideal world. So when you're writing out your goals, you're deciding, okay, what do I need to do? What goal do I have to accomplish that in turn will bring me or bring to fruition the ideal world that I want to live in? So the ideal world and the radical goal setting goes hand in hand. You really can't do one without the other. Now, if you have no idea what your ideal world is going to be, he offers a few suggestions for you. Okay, so he's saying what's in and what's out, and this is to help you decide what's going to be in or out of your ideal world and your goal setting. All right, what's in? All the time you want for the people you love. As much time as you need to think or plan. Work that is fun, fulfilling, and challenging. Some kind of financial independence. That one is key, the financial independence. A few adventure goals, like climbing Kilimanjaro or trekking through Nepal. You also have some kind of travel goals based on your own preferences. And something that other people don't get, but that makes perfect sense to you. This is your ideal world, right? We're not conforming. We're not following the masses. This is about what you want to create in your life. What's out? Drama and whiny people. Yeah, that's out. Busy work or any work that ultimately lacks value. We live in a culture, a society where being busy, it really doesn't amount to anything. We're just busy. It doesn't really take us anywhere positive. but we feel important because we're busy. So, you know, we have to step back and see, okay, this busy work am I doing? Is it really taking me where I say I want to go? Is this making me a better person, a fulfilling person? A lot of us are just busy just to be busy. Okay, how about schedules that are set by other people? Let's say you fall sick. You want the luxury of the time to heal yourself. Yes, you want to heal, you want to get better faster, but you want to get better faster on your own schedule. You don't want someone to dictate to you, look, you have to come to work, and you know you're getting back to work, but you still have remnants of that stomach bug or, you know, the flu, and you have to force yourself to work through. You're having a healing crisis. You still have to force yourself to work through that period of time. No. You want to have schedules. You want schedules that are set by you. All right? And unnecessary obligations are things we do out of a sense of guilt. That's a heavy one right there. Anyway, towards the end of the chapter and summing up this chapter, he says, remember this. The path to world domination, or whatever it is you want to do, begins with clearly understanding what you want to get out of life. Once you begin taking your ambitions seriously, you can usually accomplish most things in less time than you initially expect. In the end, it's not all about you. Most of us want a life that leaves a positive impact on others. That term, that line alone resonates with me, because when I look at all the people in the world, have made huge contributions. I'm going to use even just musicians. For instance, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson. You can even have Michael Jordan, Steve Jobs. These people they left a legacy. They left a gift that keeps on giving. They've left positive impact on others. Some of it is just hearing somebody's voice. It may uplift you for the moment. And whenever you want that feeling again, you put that record on. Or even look at the technology that we're using. I'm sitting here. I'm using my phone to record this. It took visionary. It took people who felt like they had to give something to the world. They had to make the world better. They had to contribute something that would help lift people up. All right, last on the list is when you start doing what you really want, not everyone will understand, and that's okay. I like the fact that he put this in the book, because we are aiming to leave conformity behind. And in the process, it is a road less traveled, and we will stand out. You will stand out, I will stand out, and there will be a lot of people who will say, no, you can't do that, or how dare you do that. And I like that he forewarns us and tells us, hey, this is part of the journey of nonconformity, and understand that it is okay. All right, I'll talk to you later. See you in the next video. Fanny Charles here out of Long Island. Bye.